You know right, assassinate. Airport and Timaya. Moja nananum shegu edigu on my yay.
Imobibia Akwaba Eba Melodies TV. So there is a story trending on social media. Semanfa ambremwa na trese mabomo anamedimu abro. Na mehune se endra any anopa way. This story has actually been trending. In fact, some notable people in this country are even speaking on it. Asem Kese. Now, what I was say, Education Minister fingered in $1.2 million phantom training scandal. That is a Sikebi $1.2 million bia. Se na kronon sembi ya kosu wo baby. Na Education Minister no ya chino. Story no ni na no. Now, yanko read this story. Now, let's try to make some sense out of this story. Now, I'll say the Education Minister, Dr. Yao Osei Educhum, has been fingered in an alleged phantom training scheme of teachers, costing $1.2 million from the World Bank. According to correspondence from his office and the Ghana Education Service, the Director General of the GES, Prof. Kwesi Etiefo, Yenteki, the second paragraph back, or say, according to correspondence from his office and Ghana Education Service, GES, the Director General of the GES, Professor Kwesi Opoku Amankwa, appears to be unaware of the training of over 40,000 teachers on the digital literacy platform under the Ghana Accountability for Learning Outcomes Project, GALLOP. So the World Bank, as part of its investigations to establish the training of teachers as claimed by Education Ministry, officially wrote to the Director General of GES to confirm the said training. But a letter signed by Professor Opoku Amankwa observed that he is unaware that any such training has taken place. Until that's the letter. Also, the letter also added that GES is unaware of reports and correspondence between the Education Ministry and the World Bank and is unable to make any informed response to the bank's request. The said letter, dated March 30th, 2022, also asked the minister, Dr. Yao Osei Educhum, to advise and provide direction to enable the GES to respond appropriately to the enquiries from the World Bank. This lends credence to revelations that the Education Minister, at the blind side of GES, sanctioned the training and wrote to the World Bank on November 30th, requesting the release of $1.2 million amidst claims that it has successfully trained over 40,000 teachers under GALLOP. According to the Education Ministry, the teachers were offered training in 3 models, which include recorded online training, physical training, online/virtual live training. The letter signed by the Chief Director at the Education Ministry, Benjamin Jesse, and submitted to the World Bank concluded that it has exceeded the target of 40,000 teachers to be trained, insisting PBC 7.2b has been achieved. But sources at the World Bank say this is misleading. The World Bank, upon receipt of the documents, asked the Education Ministry in an email correspondence on January 7th, 2022, to provide clarity to some of the information on the achievements in the training of the teachers. The clarity included asking the Ministry of Education to explain the difference in the course content, arguing the course does not seem to be the same as the training of the content set out in GALLOP. In a series of queries, the bank also asked the Ministry of Education to share the slides for the training courses, as well as examples of the self-assessment teachers were expected to do, so we have an understanding of the actual content. Now, Mashada na mi read ba metremo asem kese pa aba
Melodies TV on YouTube.
Mi read na won te de ekoso ase a me breaking it down say nya munim say de bia me ye no asem we ye kese. I say, does MOE, Ministry of Education, have any qualitative feedback from teachers who did the training that can give us a better understanding of whether they feel their distance learning skills have improved? If so, can they be shared? The bank quizzed. It also called on the Education Ministry to clarify whether the portal is linked or if there is a plan to link to student performance to demonstrate impact/results of the teacher digital literacy portal at classroom level and to facilitate targeted adoption of teaching for improved learning outcomes. Although the World Bank asked the Education Minister to respond to the queries latest by close of January 14, 2022, he is said to have remained silent on the queries for over 4 months. The loud silence of the Education Ministry forced the World Bank to write to the Director General of the GES, Professor Kwesi Opoku Amankwa, seeking clarification of the claims by the ministry that over 40,000 teachers have been trained under Gallup. Now, for Omoana in Sama, my maintenance here, from Omoana and Sama air cost on Omontiasiano, let me explain. Now, you see, World Bank for when you say World Bank, adiomo wa no moye adoye, eyana, wamo pese, wamo eboa Africa hase. Inti World Bank for yomo adwen say, ye pese ye training Ghana teachers, na wamo etumi ehu senia ebano virtual learning. Won say coronavirus aba. Teachers ni bebre wo ho a ne kwani nyame anim ni wo nim senia wo betumi use phone na laptop ni sa nyama ne kranti ye tre teachers ni sa technology no and how they can do those virtual learning. World Bank almost the person mo de boa Ghana eno no na eno no ena World Bank for once a World Bank for opeso ya sa ade na ono de ne budget beba obeka se Ghana for me wo sika $1.2 million emamo na sika no enye sika mudidi mu enum ye pese Ghanaian teachers no mu training about 40,000 teachers so that eba digital literacy a wo mu behum eba computer mu ene technology mu a wo mu behum na budget a World Bank for ye pese ye de boa mo na mudi training sa teachers no sika no eni 1.2 million. And World Bank will come straight to Ministry of Education because omo no mo handle teachers. Inti World Bank ebe Ministry of Education and omo try omo say de ye pese ye boa Ghana for teachers no eni sika no ye pese ye de ma mo ye sa de no eni inti say ni and ye pese mo ye den mo ye. Now omo so omo wo ho a Ministry of Education atro enkrata akwa koma World Bank for say World Bank for yi ade na mo say yenye na yemboa Ghanaian teachers ni yen train omo no ya yewie sisi a akasika na mo de be ma yen 1.2 million no nti yewie sa 40,000 na mo say yen training ne kra na ye training Ghana teachers 40,000 ye training manabro 40,000 so nti mo ma yen sika no na ya boye adwuma ewie nti e na World Bank for who said that be asem no emu orem because so share ade a Ministry of Education can wo mo fa evidence bi amba ya etre say indeed Ministry of Education hold this conference no train 40,000 teachers tomo ka trom so munim bibi se wo ka train say why ye ejuma bi say and ejuma ye de ashon sa why ye enu hunti yenti a $1.2 million na say ye de be ma na fa evidence bra na evidence na pese o de ba no fa say assessments bra na ehu ni say okay no kware teachers no ye hu say
MELODIES TV on
YouTube na mo
YouTube.
tre wo mo no course no ana slide no mo fa ntre ye na ehu ni say okay o tre ni say uwi a infoni bi evidence ni na fa ni na bra World Bank o de bra na World Bank for ye go through na ehu ni say indeed wabo ejuma na 1.2 million ye de be mamo because when I walk out and say why ye we train teachers na wie into obeji usika into for evidence bra e tre say we train teachers no na infa scan ma etie for ye say eno ne omo atwen ahwe nim over 4 months Ministry of Education enfa evidence bi ankoma award na World Bank for say na nkrofu yo munye serious and the sad ye ka a teachers for ankasa omo a wo mo hwe teachers for so Ghana Education Service. So the Ghana Education Service is different from the Ministry of Education. The Ghana Education Service has direct contact with the teachers. It was here in the Sadia Ghana Education Service, yen World Bank for yen tron krat and koma Ghana Education Service. Ebia Ministry of Education no omo e busy. Ti yen fan koma Ghana Education Service for na omo fa evidence ne ma yen yen fa sika ne ma Ghana for no. omo tron krata be ma Ghana Education Service pinia wo say hey training men ye de yenim training bia o ye training bia ho asem inti mo World Bank forecast say mo ma Ministry of Education foska say wo mo training Ghanaian teachers 40,000 yes raw Ghanaian teachers 40,000 bia ye nko training omo wo baby aye ye ntin ho asem bia ye ntro training bia ni ho akoso inti Ghana Education Service wo mo nso aban ene de omo to ho no aban ene or appoint on akasa ni nipa e Ghana Education Service no omo ene trust our response na World Bank when a World Bank for say hey inti Ghana Minister of Education ankasa na wo de ba be yen adenti ena mote saa enye wu sika nipa ko ne tini baby ena o se opeso ye Ghana for adoye teachers bako 40,000 adoye wo de ane say mobilize the teachers and adia ye person mo kire omo no mo nkire wo mo yen the resources ne beba wonye unkwa teachers ne tenase entre wo mo hwe untrain teachers ne hwe na so wo fe ti akwa jiska no aka say we train omo nti enya sa wo mo be verify from Ghana Education Service na ka World Bank fon so ka say o we de e ya ban nti no yenji omo ndi ne emfa sika ne mo a ka by this time Ministry of Education no wo mo agisika no edi wo omo enum. These are the people we have as leaders in this country. Now you see, that story way home, it speaks lots of volumes. That story way, it speaks lots of volumes. Now, Bakono and say, even the World Bank itself now doesn't trust government, and that's one story. I also you to me pick it from this. Even the World Bank doesn't trust Ghanaian government, and it is sad because it's here for how will you explain? Say Ministry of Education ebe tron krata akwa World Bank say ya ye training na wie say World Bank trust omo a anka World Bank beka so okay and the munjis kano but World Bank can trust omo ninti World Bank say hey and the mun for evidence mbra ne ehwe. And the second it shows how wicked and stupid our leaders are. I am very sorry but mon fan chame this it shows how wicked and stupid Ghana your leaders omote. One, the money is not for you. Sikane nya odia. Enya Ghana tax. Virtually it is free money. Enya bosia. Enya sika wo mo de ma yen ya ye betua back. Eye ade a ebe boa Ghana. Wo mo say wo mo pese wo mo training Ghanaian nti akwa say utifie na wo bi aba o say oh mikraska wa ha skana me wo ewa ha no me pese wo de boa wo fie me pese o boa wo mo ewo kwan bi so na wo afechi akwa ka se o saa de na wo se emwa na wo se me mfa mboa me fie no me de aboa nti fasika ne ma me. That's exactly what is happening. It is not your money, it is not your penny. Once it impo free wo World Bank na ema 1.2 million. The World Bank can say mobilize the teachers, 40,000 teachers. Na train omo. Train Ghanaian teachers, 40,000. Wa fechi akwa say why you training no. Meanwhile, Ghana Education Service ababe to say wunye training bia, wo mu nim hwe fa ho. Chese se ejuma no ana sika no ana training no ebe bo Ghanaian teachers no na ka wo de fa sika no fa na fa ko. You see how stupid our leaders are. Ono a training no wanye ono so a wo fechi akwa jiska no sisi a sika na abo ono training nso abo Ghanaian teachers no we hun jiminsem. You see how stupid our leaders are. So we hun kwase asem ekoso awa aban mu. In any serious country like by this time education minister no or answer. In any serious country like by this time education minister no ye yinedi. And so my team we still will be holding the position. Still will be holding the position. Udi agra GS boss now will not be education minister netono. Onumpo ene bekwa ko ateneton. Onu ne bekwa ko yinedi. Because the minister is higher than the GS boss. To di agra GS boss ni mom ene bekwa ko yinedi. No Ghanaian politicians. Wo mo team odin. You see what is going on? Who see car won't find you. wo tena se we hu nyansa mu Ministry of Education mu tena se mu hu nyansa o nyansa e ba mu trim and say at the end of the year mu spend so much say 20 million Ghana cedis or 30 million Ghana cedis mu fan koto your friends say pass questions in my final year students sa nyansa ne e ba mu trim njimi nyansa say njimi nsem say me say njimi nyansa bia ne we ye jimi nti ye jimi nsem say ye mu mutumi son da ye e ba mu trim no mo tam Ghana ska e de ko ye de hu hia embra nkola wo school a wo mu ni ejani di embra nkola wo school a wo mu ni textbooks o de ko top pass questions so what the boy final year students just for a single use every single year mo be ye na mo wiayen now no broni no I say ma hwehwe mo hu say Ghanaian teachers no I say coronavirus na dey ba kwa dey aba ne say the digital literacy eba e was say Ghanaian teachers they training omo in that line o man na kasa ndwin teachers ne ho no o man no hu nyansa say wo training teachers no nti yen World Bank ankasa ye pese ye dey sika e training omo a hwe jimi a won nso uko jimi hwe jimi a mu uko jimi enye wo sika no wo mfa wo sika nyo obroni didi ne sika ne yenso wo uko wia no uko jimi na ncho me ye duabo ana say ye den Ghana man ade we nyama ekoso ye mpanyufo ye duabo ana say den minister nso ye obi a ya ma ya tiase say ye training wa abrochi o mama mo atiase say Ghana ebebo a Ghana fo am wa abrochi fa mo ka ho obi a ye training wa abrochi o hwe nyama bi a ye wona se masa demo ye o man senya mo wie ye be ya tantan no mo de mo nyo man ne sa why mo mpo krono sa o try ma your comment box ni mo